What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Thor Love and Thunder movies Korg Build-A-Figure Waves Ravager Thor. Trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. And this is a pretty cool looking figure so far, man. Big ol' arms on that Thor. Nice images on the side, and we have a different image on the back. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then we get a spot varnished cracked Mjolnir on the very top, and then a barcode at the very bottom. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And let's see, we're just gonna give it a little slice. It's kind of sad that the figure I'm least looking forward to is the Build-A-Figure. That's always kind of a bummer when I'm already kind of not that stoked for the Build-A-Figure, but we'll see. Here's the Build-A-Figure piece right there, and then we get a Stormbreaker right here, and then a Thor right over there. All right, let's get this guy back on the rotating base. So after messing around with the figure for a little bit, I do have a couple complaints that I will mention in this video, but for the most part, still pretty awesome looking Thor figure. Let's get a closer look at his one accessory, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So we get the Build-A-Figure piece and the Stormbreaker right here. Wish we got fisted hands, it would have been nice, but I really like the way this is painted. I can't complain about that. I like having the gunmetal gray, then the silver right over here. It looks really good. You can even see some of the gray in the middle right there, how it seeps through. That's really neat, and yeah, we've seen this sculpt before. Here's my warped version that came with the Endgame Thor figure, so yeah, same exact thing, just painted differently. So to nitpick, I don't think this is really the most Chris Hemsworth looking out of the Chris Hemsworth head sculpts that we've seen from Hasbro Marvel Legends, but I still think it's very good. I am bummed out we didn't get an alternate head with this expression. I think that would have been priceless, but this is still really good. I do like it a lot. And the whole eye thing, well, what's going on? His eyes are all even and stuff, so we'll find out what happened when the movie comes out, and you can see he still has that subtle scar going down the right side over the eye, and then the beard's painted pretty well right there, and I really love this photoreal tech, man. It looks really good. The choice of the very bright blue for the eyes, I think, actually works really well in favor of the figure, because there's sometimes where I was taking pictures of it and I was like, whoa, those eyes stand out. And I love the paint detail for the hair. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I think it looks really good. I'm very pleased with that. And the rest of the figure looks really good too. I thought maybe they reused parts from the Logan figure right over here. I thought they may have used the same arms, the pinless tech, but no, these are larger arms coming from the Thor figure, and they should be larger than Wolverine. You know, it only makes sense, right? But yeah, definitely different arms right over there. Damn, you can see the guy working out on Instagram. This stuff doesn't look like it comes easy, man. Anyway, looking at the chest right there, you can see the decal looks really good, and you have that faint blue going around it and everything, and you could bend back up to that far, and then you're gonna start exposing the unpainted section right there. Then the vest looks great too. I'm very pleased to see the painted studs on the back of the vest, and half of it's covered by the hair, but they still painted it. Thank you, Hasbro, for doing that. Sick of seeing no paint on the back of the figures, and this came out looking really good. And the front of it looks really good too. I like those touches of black and everything, and you get some studs over up at the top right over here too. Really dig the vest, but I want to show off the figure without the vest. Very easy to do. Just throw the arms back and then peel the vest out, and you can see you get the big old Chris Hemsworth bod right over there. And man, they're both very buff dudes, but very glad that the Thor figure is larger than the Wolverine figure. That would have bothered me if it wasn't that way. The belt looks really good right over there. Wanted to look at the tank top on the back. Nice wrinkles and everything. Thor butt, Thor legs. These are brand new legs. I don't remember seeing them anywhere before. And what the hell? I love this. The design choice for this from the producers of the film. Oh my goodness. I think this is great. Seeing that homage to G1 Thor. I'll call it G1 Thor anyway. It's a ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. Boots look really good. I like the treads right over here. And we do get peg holes at the bottom of the feet with all the serial number info. So for articulation, we have the double dumbbell dumbbell joint right there, so no hinge, and he will look up just that far with all that hair back there. You can look down just a little bit. I still think we would get more movement if we had a hinge in the neck. Head turns side to side, and you get the head pivoting just that much. And then it feels like butterfly joints, like maybe on the inside, but not really. It does shift forward and back just some. Not full-on butterfly joints, but I am feeling this shift around. Same thing on this side too, but I guess it doesn't count. Anyway, the shoulders will move outward that much. You can move them inward that far, and you could rotate all the way around. Bicep swivel, great pinless double jointed elbows, and then both wrists turn side to side and hinge up and down. You get the ab crunch forward, ab crunch back, waist cut, hips move outward that far, and you'll kick forward, back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then no boot rotation. I wish we had boot rotation on this figure. That frustrates me. There's times where I'm getting him posed, especially in the wide stances, and it just looks weird having his feet splayed out. It's just awkward. Wish we had the boot rotation. Ankles will move down. They do move up quite gracefully, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. And to measure out this new Thor figure, you can see that Ravager Thor is standing just under 7 inches tall. For a Ravager comparison, we have our Ravager Thor figure next to Star-Lord from Volume 2, and I just wanted to show these off because I wanted to see how well the burgundy matched, and I know I have a Star-Lord figure from this wave, but you know, I just want to see how it would look like next to an older Star-Lord figure, and they look at, you know, the colors match pretty well. And for Thor size comparison, you can see our Build-A-Figure Bro Thor right here and our Endgame Thor, and yeah, well, what a transition. He also worked out his way to getting taller too. Somehow he gained some height with those muscles, probably the muscles in his feet or something. And these are the only 2 other Thor figures I'm going to compare this one with. I have a whole bag of Thors over here. I'm not doing all of those. Yeah, that's a party I don't think I could survive. Then here's the Ravager Thor figure next to the Fox Films Marvel Legends Wolverine once again. And I do think these actors stand closer to the same height in real life, but I am happy to see the Thor figure standing taller than the Wolverine figure. Did I tell you guys about the time I saw Hugh Jackman dressed up kind of like this? It looked ridiculous. He looks like a basketball player trying to cosplay as Wolverine. It was so weird. And then here's Ravager Thor and Stormbreaker. Next to the only other figure from this wave that I've reviewed, we have Mighty Thor and the big time Big Mjolnir. And then here's the Ravager Thor figure. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Oh my god. You taped your boots? Why would you tape your boots? If your boots are that bad, you go buy new boots. But why would you tape your boots? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel as always by hitting that like button, and you could hit that subscribe button if you're new here, as well as the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. And a big thank you to all these people over here that support this content via the Patreon and membership. If you're interested in the perks, go ahead and check it out, link in the description below. The figure is cool. I really like this Thor figure. It looks dope. I really am happy to have this helmetless version to go with the other Thor figure, which I hopefully have going up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. That'll be the next review. But anyway, yeah, the figure itself, I think it came out looking really good. I just wish it had boot rotation more than anything else. Maybe more solid butterfly joints, you know? We got that with the Logan figure. It would have been nice to have gotten that with this one right over here. But, you know, I prefer the disc hinge in the neck, so I have my gripes. But for the most part, at the price point of around 25 to 28 bucks, I'm gonna give this Ravager Thor figure a Sud rating of I love it! And I'd like to know what you guys think. Is the higher price point still a tough pill to take down? It is kind of for me, man. It is. It is. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the figure. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can check it all out over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
All right, that's too bad. So yeah, no other build. Get the Build-A-Figure. So we get the Build-A-Figure piece and the Stormbreaker right over here. And hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.